Eluana Cava, another another author, another PTSD counseling guest. I'm very happy to have you say hello to everybody who's listening and watching this show today. Welcome to my show, Eluna.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pantea, for having me. So
Uh,
honored.
yeah. All right, Eluna, tell me about yourself. So, how did you end up? Oh, that should be job reinvented show. I have to change it. I don't know. I was like, oh gosh, that's fine. All right, guys, I'm so sorry today. Okay, Luna, let's do it again.
Okay.
All right. Yes, I was wondering why we did use PTSD and then I registered for PTSD. All right. Hello, everyone. We are in Job Reinvented Show, another episode, another beautiful day, another beautiful guest with Eluana Cava. She's author and entrepreneur, and she's going to talk about turning dreams to reality. Welcome to my show.
Thank you so much, Pantea. Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
Uh,
So, a little bit about myself. Is that what you want me
yes,
to do?
please. Yes.
So, I am a mom and 3 beautiful children and wife, and I'm also a salon owner and stylist. That I've been in the business since I was a child, helping my dad out on weekends. And I love being around people. I love making people feel good. I love just having them smile when they leave my chair. But obviously, due to COVID, that has been a bit of a stop. So even before COVID, I was into something a little bit on the side that also helped people feel good about themselves, their hair, their skin. And it also helped me to create an additional income, which was kind of hard to do behind the chair when you're not there. And when the kids were small, it was very hard for me to get away from the chair. So that has been another passion of mine, and that has helped me through this time. But not only that, that has opened me up to other things like writing the book, which I'm so excited about. Something I never thought I would do. And it's a chapter in the series of Women to Succeed, Empowerment. And it's a series, and this is Legacy. So this book is called Legacy, and it's going to be coming out in June, and I'm super excited.
That's great. Eluna, these days, many people actually lost their job and they don't know how to start another job. They are looking for extra income, as you did as well, especially salons, because not everybody goes to for haircut. They have to wait. And I know how this affects your business as well. Everybody is affected somehow. So, how did you come up with a new idea for having another path?
Well, it came to me actually. It was something that I had issues with after I had my kids, the last one. And it was something that going to the doctor not even rectified. So after trying it for myself, I saw that I had tremendous results with my hair. This was for my hair because I had quite a bit of hair loss. And it transitioned from there. So at first it was just about helping people and, seeing what they needed. And then the business aspect came afterwards. And I started to see other ways to make an additional income. So for a while, I didn't really do too much with it. But then I just saw that there was potential, like something online can help, in case of something like this where you're not able to see people face to face. So I'm grateful that I, get to do that and help other people do that. But it's just, it's not even if it's something that, that I'm doing. But if you look and see that there's just not one way to make money today, you have to have different diversities of income. So whether it's something that you want to do by baking or something online that's a little bit extra that you're not putting any money into, and you're just sharing it with people and sharing the opportunity and sharing what it's about and helping people with if they have an issue or if they just want something a little bit more healthier. There's different ways to make an income, and whether again real estate, you just can't leave it in one pocket. You have
Exactly. You have to think out of the box.
That's
Exactly.
right. So there's many ways. It's just finding what you would like to do.
Exactly. Your passion. You have to follow your passion. So, as somebody who was in business for a long time, like looks like you've been an entrepreneur, right? For a long time, you work for yourself, and you never been in the office working for someone else. It feels good. How did you end up to start your business? And I know you work with your dad, but how did you decide to be on your own? And how did you start? And what do you recommend to others to start their own business?
Well, yeah, starting, I mean, yeah, I was with my dad. I just wasn't the type to, I wanted to go to the beat of my own drum. I wasn't the type to be on somebody else's clock or somebody else's way of thinking. It's one thing to compromise, but I wanted to be my own person. So we now he's not doing as much before, so it's slowly transitioned to just me. And I've been in since with him in business since 2001. Yeah. So nobody taught me business. It was a hard thing, like in school, it's not something you learn. And even the kids today, they're like, they don't teach us the ins and outs of business. It's practical. You got to go through it. Like I've learned a lot more through other women in business and other people and, other entrepreneurs than I learned in all my years in school. So if you want to get into some type of business, first of all, you have to make a list of what you want to do and what your passion is and where you want to go. And then once you decide what you want to do, you have to gather information. I mean, there's more to it than just a brick and mortar. Like if you're in need an establishment, you have to see what money it is, and you have to see what comes in and what comes out, like your expenses and your gains. In the first few years, you might not have as much gain, so you have to, make account of that, you might have some loss. And talk to people. Talk to somebody that's been in that business or that's in similar business and see how they can help you, and research. And if it's something at home, then again, you still need to. The more you talk to people and the more you learn, the more you grow, and the easier it is to learn. And you're gonna make mistakes, but as long as you come out of that and you keep asking and you keep going and just gather as much information as possible and just go with it. Start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Nothing's 100% perfect.
Yeah, that was so practical. All of your advice was so practical. It's not easy, but as you start, gather information, go and ask people if you want to learn something, and you have to work for, I know, for like growing your business. In the first day, you cannot have like what you expected, right? It takes time. People should know you. Let's say, even in your salon, not everybody can trust when they don't see your work, right? So you should have samples. Other clients should refer you to others. Like one of the best thing in business is referee. So if you can actually um, offer a good service to your client, And instead of just selling something, you offer a very good one and do your job the best, then they refer you to others.
Of course, customer service is number one. A relationship with customers is so important. It is about the person and how they feel. And when they go out that door, whether it's with hair or something else, or in a bakery, or whatever service that you're giving that person and interacting with them, it has to have an open mind relationship. And you have to listen to them and see what their wants and their needs are and what they don't want. Because if you don't listen to them, you can't move forward. So it's 100%. I mean, calling them, talking to them, keeping in touch with them. Hi, how was your service? Thank you so much for coming in. I mean, I have a lot of my clients since I was young. I mean, and, daughters and sisters and all that, like, over and over again. And it's like family. It's not, impersonal. It's very personal to a point, right? So it is a big thing for me that people love themselves, love how they feel, and love just, coming in and just being together and getting done what they need to get done. Of course, being in touch with customers and asking them for referrals. And then, what, if the job is great, they're going to give you the referrals without you even asking for them. But don't be scared to say to them, I would really love it if you could, refer me a couple of people, maybe give them something in return, and just go from there.
Exactly. And especially in your business, I found out because you sit on a chair and you talk with your customer, and you can actually make very good connection. And people who are working in hair salon should have a really good ears. They should listen. And there are lots of referees in between. It's not like only refer to someone else. She may talk about her problem, complain, or she needs some help, somebody who worked with you, and then you say, oh, I know somebody who works someone else, and you refer to them. I've seen it a lot. Like, when first of all, working in salon is good because it's fun, and it's refreshing, and also you're gonna be another person after finishing with salon, because your look is gonna be changed and you feel much better about yourself. So it's a really fun place, and it should be positive, and lots of things happening there, so it's a great place.
Yes.
Yes. So tell me three points, three factors that people cannot actually do their business, and they give up easily.
So if there's something that, first of all, it's okay, again, to make mistakes, and you're not going to be perfect, and you can't expect to be perfect. So don't be scared, again, to talk to people and to find out information, or even to, you think that maybe somebody's going to say to you no. It's okay. So if they say no to you, you learn from that and you go on again. But also keep learning, of course, expanding your knowledge, and connect with like-minded people. So if there's something that you want to strive for, find that person that's higher level than you are and talk to that person, or follow that person, connect with them somehow, or people around them. Who you're with is who you're going to, you're going to look up to, and you're going to look forward, and that's what you're going to be. If you stay behind and don't try, then you're just going to be in the same position.
And great thing, even about the hair salon or whatever business, I really found out, if you find somebody who's doing your job, like same business as you can learn a lot together, because you can connect, let's say, from the latest things that is in the market, or um, about your experience that you can share, because me as somebody who's doing the coaching, I'm fertility coach. I have a friend and she is also a fertility coach. We actually exchange a lot of idea together. So I found out it's really important to have somebody in your field that you can actually learn and share experience.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
even whether it's in the hair industry or my side business, or even I'm FemCity with Women, FemCity North York, and it's a networking group, but it's this FemCity Toronto is what I started with. I've learned a lot from them also. You know, women in business that have been through things, you they help you. If there's something that you don't know, then if you don't find out about it, if you don't learn it, then there's nothing you're going to do to move forward. So I learned a lot from them, because like marketing and branding and all that, that's all part of business. And it's something, again, we weren't taught. But of course, in hairdressing, there's women that I've talked to over the years. If I need something, I message them or they message me and we talk to each other. And like, you know what do you think about this? It's even just to bounce off each other, to say, is there another way? Is just to see if there's something that they could give you that would work, because we're sponges. We want, if we don't listen to other people, we will not grow. We will stay in the same
Exactly.
place.
Exactly. All right. I'm gonna have some more questions from you. We just have few second break and we come back.
Sure.
Please subscribe to Pantea Kalhor Transition Channel and order my book Rules of Change for the Better. Tune up your mood and transform your life to reach your biggest dreams. All right. How much do you believe in business plan? Like somebody who's gonna start a business from the scratch.
Oh, it is huge. Writing things down in the steps, whether it's a long-term plan or a short-term plan, if you don't have that written down, then you don't know where you're going. So it is exact, like for anything, even for like, planning something in your family, writing things down is exceptionally huge. So I would take it day by day and say, where do you want to be in a week from now? What are the little things I need to do to get to my big goal? So what do I need to do every day to achieve that? Whether it's, talking to somebody, doing a podcast, listening to a podcast, or reading a book, or maybe just reaching out to people, talking to people, whatever it is you need to do every day, talk to customers, if that's, what it is, and go forward. Absolutely.
Yes, it's good to have a plan. I have a question from you. So I know from the beginning you've been there with this business. If you wanted to do another business, what did you choose?
Oh wow. I'm everything's with my hands. I mean, okay, besides business, there's something else that's maybe not business, but I I mean, I love doing flower arrangements, cooking, baking. I just like creating. So anything in that category would probably be it. But yeah, it's hard because I love what I do. So I don't see myself doing other things on a daily basis as a whole, but I do pick little pieces of it and everywhere, and I post it to my Instagram. But yeah, anything to do with my hands or anything to do with helping people too. So
I'm so happy that you're happy with your business and what you're doing. And that's the most important thing because a lot of people do what they don't want to. They just do it because of the pay slip, because they are very scared to go to their own business, start a new one from the scratch. It's not really easy. Like it needs lots of courage. So let's say right now, I hope it never happened to you. Right now, something happened and you have to start your business from scratch, or why not, you may need to expand your business somewhere else. What do you do in the beginning?
Well, I have to assess and see what the best situation is, and whether it's changing locations or maybe just doing something mobile and see what's feasible. I mean, I'm lucky that I do have something on the side that I could, you know, do that instead and not do something every day. But I would have to take a look and see, again, you have to look at the money aspect first and see if you just want to start on the side first and then continue to a brick and mortar. If you just want to keep it, like, there's a lot of people that do things from their home, whether it's like, making candles or baking, and they just do it and they just send it to people. So it depends on what it is and see what's more feasible.
Exactly. All right. Do you have a website? I see you have Linktree website here. The Linktree should be on. Usually we put it in Instagram. I don't know where you put it. And yeah, sorry, I muted you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Mine's an Instagram, my link tree. So it's Eluana Cava on Instagram, and my link tree is there for the book that is coming out. And that is also there too, to sign up for when we have our talk for that. And yeah, you can on Instagram. And then my salon website is www.devillesalon.com. Yeah.
It's closed right now because of COVID.
Yeah. It's been kind of hard not being around people, and I keep in touch with them and do my best. But yeah, it's been hard for that, not
So
being able to be around
if
them.
if the COVID situation finish, do you still want to have your side business?
Oh yes, of course. It has helped me tremendously through this. It has helped my business through this. And it's not just about the money aspect. It's about, again, helping people on a different level. Wellness is coming into it, which I'm so excited. And it's something that is vegan and plant-based, and it's all about what's going on and people taking care of themselves. Oh, 100%. I love the people. I love people on my team, and I want to be able to help other people. Not everybody's able to leave the house and work. So, or even some people just want something that is a little bit extra, that's just helping them with, the kids or bills or retirement. Again, not just one way to make money today.
Exactly. I have a friend, and she actually was entrepreneur since her young age. She was 20s. And she said, I'm not going to work with someone else. I love what I'm doing. And it's so interesting. She has a really creative ideas, and she has a creative mind. And whenever she has to change or do some transition, she does it. And even from another country, she moved to Canada, and she started another business of her own. You know, then I realized that's the mindset for everybody, because when you start a business from scratch somewhere else, then it's easier for you because you've done it and you visualize it already. You've been there, so for you it's much easier. But somebody who been uh, working for someone else, that's a different story. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad or good, but it's difficult to change a mindset and start from something else. But it's doable, and especially if you want to do something, as Eluana said, you have to have a good business plan. You should write what you exactly want, what is your passion for. And if you need some help, ask from others, and never feel bad that you're making mistakes, because everybody is doing mistakes. Everybody making mistakes. So do you have any other recommendation for COVID, for people who are starting the business, or that's the all? We have few minutes left.
With determination and perseverance, you can do anything. Your mindset is the key to everything in your life. Don't be afraid. and just go for it and do it. If this is the time to take a chance. There's no time like this time. COVID, as bad as it is in certain areas, it's been a blessing in others. Just go for it. Do it. You have nothing to lose, only to gain.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your words, for your inspiration. It's really great to see a real entrepreneur who already have a business, and she has it for years, and she also has another side business, and she can do it again and again, and she can improve herself. That's good to do interviews with such people, because when you see this inspiration, you see that is not impossible. You can start, you can from scratch, even if it's COVID, even if we are in this situation, there are still lots of ways online that you can make money.
Of course.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Luana, for being here. I wish you a lot of success
you.
in your business. Thank you.
You're a beautiful person. Thank you so much, Pantea. Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
Luana.
everything.